Stuart, what are you doing here? Watch along Leeds, shorts, live, and watch along with me. Leeds United, because we all love Leeds. Well, hello and good evening out there. I hope you're all well. Good evening from Asia, should I say. We've just got beautiful sunset outside this evening. It's been a very hot day, 33, and very hot and sunny as today. It's been a very hot week, actually, tipping up at nearly 40 degrees midweek this week. And of course, what we're all here for is the Southampton versus Leeds match. We're going to talk a little bit about the lineups just as soon as I get the graphics organised. Perhaps we've got Stuart joining us later on as well during this live stream. It's going to be another big match for us today, I think. I'm hoping for 3 points. I think a lot of us are expecting 3 points. A lot of predictions going around, floating around, and I've been trying to get that from many people today. Apologies, because contrary to the plans that I thought were going to happen, the youngster has returned and he's not feeling very well. He's got some very angry gums and some very angry little teeth popping up. And Wilfred, he's not. Maybe you can hear him in the background. Maybe you can't. He is not a happy boy at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, all of that coming up during this game. There's information about a giveaway. If you've not seen my video today, Albert, we might use that as a bit of a filler if we get stuck or we need a minute or two just to do something in the background. But overall, I think I'm looking forward to another good match, a solid performance, I think, and I hope that we get the 3 points today and we can just get out of there. 3 points to the better, 3 points to the greater good, and get us up that league, get us into the action, etc. So yeah, we're all good, of course. We're going to try and show the, what is it, just a moment or two, picture once we get that sorted out. But there's a lot going on in the background at the moment. It's kind of breaking my concentration about what I need to be doing. Maybe you can't hear it, but I'll tell you, it's a bit of a battle, I'll say that much. And of course, we don't want that to cause us any problems in our stream. We just want to try and get on with it and have a good time and get everything as nice as possible as we can through this match. Of course, chat, hello if you're watching around the world. It's evening in Asia, early afternoon in the UK, and very early morning in the US. So presumably that's why they're screening Leeds United, because they're trying to get into the different markets and stuff like that. For football, and of course it's going to be a great advert for football in England, football in Britain, and hopefully it'll paint a good picture on us, of course. And I think when we get that sorted out, I can do that now, can't I? I'm just having a bit of a in my mind when you're doing these live streams, right? In my mind, I'm thinking, I need to do this, need to do that, need to do this, need to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, how am I going to do it? What am I going to do? And I've got so many things to do. We're going to talk a little bit about the Leeds lineup and Southampton lineup. That coming right up just now. Hopefully, afternoon, Inky. Thank you very much for everything that you do for us on the channel, and as well, Robbo over there at Peacock Whites of LUFC, sharing those tweets and or X's, if that's what we want to call them. Nice. Thanks very much. It's always much appreciated. I have complained about the sound quality that you're hearing. I hope that StreamYard managed to get that fixed. There is something that we can do to try and get them to investigate that as we are streaming. See what's happening with it. If it is crackling a little bit, I am aware of it. I do apologise, but like I say, we've raised the issue with them, and I just hope we can get that sorted out. So yes, now we've got this team lineups. They've come in. We've been scrambling to make the graphics and stuff like that. Make the graphics, but stitch a few pictures together and stuff like that. And we're going to try and do that just right now. As soon as we get that loaded up. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's not the right. It might be in a different window. Is it there? Where is it? That's it. So yeah, that might be why. So yeah, we're just trying to get that sorted out so it fits, and you can all see that on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, of course we've got Bazunu as the goalkeeper for the Saints. Walker Peters, Harewood, Bellis, Bednarek and Manning. I think that's pretty much an unchanged lineup by the look of it. Downers, Alcaraz, Smallbone, there's two Armstrongs there this time. I don't recall that being the case last time, but anyway, there is one of their Shea Adams isn't there, is he? I don't see him on that lineup, so I don't know what's going on there. Chat, we'll certainly investigate that. Yeah, Shea Adams looks like he's on the bench at the moment, which is that's probably a good bit of news for us to start with. You know, if we can get a couple of goals in before he starts or before he appears for us off the bench, then hopefully that's going to be a good thing for us. A really, really tough afternoon. Some people are expecting. I'm expecting it to be quite, I won't say a straightforward win, but a heavy win for Leeds. I think it's going to be quite tight early on. Unless we can get a goal early, I think we get an early goal. I think that really plays into our game plan. I think that it'll make them open up a little bit, make them come at us a bit, and of course that's going to play right into our hands, isn't it? It's going to be. Oh Jesus! Sound like you're on hold with British Gas. Jesus Christ Almighty! Well, I don't. I hope that isn't the case, chat. I really do. I mean, the only way I can do that is, or find out about that, is testing it, and test it we shall do. We need to make sure that the sound is as good as what it can be. I am aware that there is a bit of test it we shall do. We need to make sure that the sound is as good as what it can be. What's that all right? You can now put people on timeout for different lengths, ranging 10 seconds. Right. Doesn't sound bad to me at the minute. Sounds pretty crisp. Yeah. Sounds pretty. Sound bad to me at the minute. Sounds pretty crisp. Oh God. Yeah, I need to lower it down. It's opened up in mini player. I don't know if you got those mini players, chat. You got those mini players on your phone. I'm trying to shut it down, and it's opened up somewhere in a mini player on the phone. I'm trying to shut it down, and it's there. It's shut down now. I'm trying to shut it down, and it's opened up somewhere in a mini player. There we go. So we'll just try and get rid of that, and then we'll all be good to go. Yeah, I think it's. I'm looking forward to a good game. I think we're gonna do rather well here. I think we get an early goal. I think Perot for a hat trick. Perhaps you've got your own predictions. Dieting with COVID and loss. Oh my God! Yeah, it's no good, is it? Not so good, Robbo. Robbo's not good at all at the minute. It's of course I've got the bloody thing there flashing across the bottom. Let me know what you think, chat. If you're sat anywhere or if you're watching the game or anything like that, then it's always well worth your while. It looks like Leeds are unchanged for this particular match. To begin with, we've got Melier, Shackleton, Byram, Strauch, and Cooper starting for us. So no Gordon starting at the moment. In the pivot, we've got Ampadu and Kamara, Dan James, Somerville, Pirot, Jorginho, Rute up front for us. And that's looking like I think that's probably our strongest starting 11, to be honest with you. I think I don't see us being any better than that. I don't get me wrong, I rate the lads that are on the bench for us, but it certainly looked like a really good start, or certainly end to the game with that lineup. That Dan James coming on made a lot of difference for us. But I think I'd rather start Dan James from the bench. Let me know what you think. Definitely was hoping to do a video on this game, but no voice. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry about that, mate. Just give me a second. I'll just try and close this door behind me. A second. Yeah, we're just waiting for everything to get started. I think we're have we got any? Yeah, no live stream yet from Elland Road. But early kick-off, and apparently the news is, if you've seen my community chat, the Leicester game has also been moved. I'll just show you a little bit more about that just as we're speaking, and I could give you the latest in that community chat or community thing, should I say. Wait a second. There we go. It's not letting me share that one, so I'll just change that over chat. Just give me a second while I get that done. Of course, I've got that many. Like Stu, I think Stu was having some difficulties earlier on. We're having. Let's have a look. Sharing this. Yeah, we know it's sharing a window, but we want it to. Right. Okay. So we're going to try and get that done now, chat. As soon as we get that done, we can get that sorted out, and we can have a look at it. Yeah, if you've not been in there, I know Robbo uses his community tab quite a lot. I try to use it quite a lot, but I don't often get many views on it or anything like that. It doesn't often appear on people's walls and stuff. So yeah, the fixture against Leicester's been chosen for Sky. It's moved to 8 p.m. on Friday, the 3rd of November. Now I'm not sure when it was supposedly arranged. Of course, if there's any other announcements or news from me about anything, I'll put them in the community tab. I'll also try and make some YouTube shorts in there as well. And if you do ever get the time or the chance, and maybe you're not seeing any YouTube shorts like this one here, I'll tell you how to win a Leeds shirt from just a Leeds thing. This other one here, that one did quite well, 437 views. It's weird how sometimes some videos get views and others just they just don't. You know, you're just like, oh dear me, why? What? I made a lot of effort for that, and it's not done as well as I'd hoped. But there we go. That's how it is. It's just a bit of a filler, isn't it? British Gas, dear me, not so good. Yeah, definitely was hoping to do it. Yeah, I think I've done that one already. Take it easy. You'll be back to match fitness in no time. Yeah, of course, Robbo. I think you know when this COVID stuff. I've still got my doubts. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I'm still, it's whatever it is that you've got, whether it be COVID or not. I think the best thing to say is just get well soon, get yourself right, get yourself fit, and then you'll start making videos again in no time at all, and just try your best. And but most importantly, if you can. And I know it's not easy, job you're in, but if you can, try and take a rest. Whenever you can, resting is probably one of the best things for you. Making sure that obviously you can heal, recover, make sure that you're fit enough to go again. And yeah, that's really it, Robbo. I think good luck to you, buddy, getting ready. I'll just put that on there. Go. Right. Okay, so that's it. Really, we just need to make sure that we're all getting that good. Yeah, try and get yourself some rest. Put yourself first. Don't put yourself about for others. Just put your feet up. Plenty of Lemsip, all that sort of thing. I say, I wish I could get my hands on some Lemsip sometimes. It's not something that we have easily available out here. We have to try and import it and or get it shipped in by somebody else. I don't know if you can hear that, but you see this door here? When that swings open and there's nothing, you can't see anyone coming in. That's the little one. He's trying to come in and see what Daddy's up to, and Mummy's trying her very, very best to keep him out of the way. Unfortunately, I live in a quite small apartment. I say small; Yeah, it's a small apartment and very easy for him to get around in. So yeah, of course, it's the family channel, isn't it? We try to be as diplomatic as we possibly can. But yeah, I mean, what can you do with a little in house? It's especially when he's not well himself. And here we have Stuart. Stuart, are you good?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good. Yeah. So we were just testing sound out earlier on the YouTube side, and it sounded all right. So I mean, I'm just wondering, is it when I've got another person in? Do you think it is that? Does that? I don't know. Does that slow it down? Do you think, or do I need to change
It's
a
weird,
set
man. It's weird.
background?
Me and Mally did a stream just before I come on this one.
Yeah.
Um, I went. Mally went away, come back, and it was really badly vibrating. Mally did something, and then the vibrations just stopped.
Yeah. It's weird,
It's
isn't
like
it?
a crackling noise coming from my speaker, my laptop speaker.
When you're viewing on YouTube.
No, when I'm viewing YouTube, it's absolutely fine. It's when I'm using Stream advert problems there.
I wonder if it's something to do with because you're using OBS, aren't you? I wonder if it's something to do with
Yeah,
that. I'm going to go into settings and just see if I can do out about it. But I don't think we're sharing screen at this time. So sorry about this, chat. But I'm getting echo now from you, or I'm getting echo again now. I can hear myself.
I know you're not coming through. You're not coming across to me as having an echo.
No, I can hear myself. That's the weird thing. It's not letting me change latency or anything. But it says stream is healthy and it says it's excellent. So weird. Weird. Very weird, chat. We'll try and get this stuff sorted out. If you have any feedback, let us know in chat. We are monitoring it, and if it's bad at your end, that's the thing that we're really worried about, isn't it? Stu, have you seen lineups?
Yeah, mate, I sent you a graphic.
Yeah, we've got lineups. Just as you sent me that, I'd just made one. So I'll just share screen and then. Have you got any thoughts on that, or have you spoken about that already?
Yeah, well, but Lee got it all right. Lee was spot on, got all of them right.
Yeah, it sounds like it's. Can you hear that? Can anyone hear that? No, that's my little one.
You can see his little head.
You can see his head. Yeah.
He's just closed your door.
Yeah, he's closing the door. He's down there. He's gone out now. I'll tell you, chat. It is an absolute. It's bedlam because he's not well, Stuart. His gums are raging. His teeth are sharp as anything, and honestly, he's absolutely. He's not a happy boy at the minute. He's got this fever. It keeps coming and going, and all the other bodily functions that I don't need to talk too much about. Hello, Willie. Hello. Good afternoon to you, sir, or madam, however it might be. We're just talking a little bit about the lineups. No changes there. Is that's the finishing 11 then, isn't it? Pretty much, is it?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Against Watford. So, what do you make of that? Are you in agreement with him on that one, Stu? Or
yeah, I mean, look, I thought Roden had come straight back into starting 11. If I'm truly honest, but it's like I said in our previous chat. It's hard to change the side 1-3-0.
Yeah. You
know
can't. Yeah. I mean, from my point of view, I would rather seen Dan James coming off the bench, to be honest with you, and just starting with the starting 11 against Watford. But maybe Farke could say one thing and mean another, can't he? And perhaps he's a little bit disappointed or a bit angry with Roden and that sending off thing. Do you think? Or
Possibly.
yeah, I mean, it's difficult to judge. It's a bit of a. It's so annoying. This why can't stream me? I just get this volume correct. I don't know. Sorry if we're talking about this chat, but you
It's
can't.
annoying. It's really annoying.
Yeah, at the moment I'm hearing myself talking back here in my earpiece, so it's really and then I've got another distraction out there.
Well, according to Willie, Gary has an echo. Stuart sounds good.
Yeah, I have an echo now. I wonder why that is. Stu, I'll remove myself. You just talk a little bit about what you think about lineup, and I'll come back.
Yeah, mate. No worries.
Right. See if that affects.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Watch Along Leeds. So lineups overall, I'm really happy with it. Again, I thought Rodon might have come in. Is it? I have Peacock White of USC. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Is this just a case of Rodon getting his second yellow card, getting sent off, and Farke sending out a message saying, if you're going to get yourself sent off, you're going to be dropped for that first game and you're available. But I don't think it is. I don't think, because let's be honest, the first yellow card Roden got should never have been a yellow card in a million years. The second one I've got no arguments with. I really haven't. So I don't think he's punished because of that. I really don't. But I mean, he must have his reasons why he's left Farke out of it. Farke must have his reasons why he's left Roden out of it. Can anyone hear my telly, by the way? I don't want to get Gary into trouble.
No, I can't hear the TV, Stu.
Good. I don't want to get you into trouble, Gary.
No, don't worry, mate.
Because I'm going to be ahead of you, mate.
Yeah, all right. Usually that's the case, isn't it? With Sky Sports and what have you, but you never can tell. What's going on? We're just trying to got a little bit of a feedback on chat. So if there's something that you hear, chat, or if it's a bit any problem with audio, let us know, because we are trying to communicate these things to the provider. It's StreamYard that we're using. And that gives us the extra functionality that we just don't get on YouTube's native live streaming service and with other streaming services and stuff like that. So just popped into support. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, yeah. So Stu, I mean that second yellow card Rodon, there was worse than that happening in that Watford game, wasn't there?
Yeah, look, his first one were a bit suspect. They both went football, and Rodon got booked. The second one, I understood the second yellow card, but he shouldn't have got the first yellow card, in my opinion. I think the referee got a lot wrong in that game. If I remember it clearly, referee got a fair few things wrong in that game. But I don't think Farke's the sort of manager who will punish Rodon for getting 2 yellow cards. I don't think not on that aspect anyway. Not for that, definitely not. Even Farke will have thought that first yellow card wasn't a yellow card.
Yeah,
just a bit surprised that Rodon not come back into the team. That's all.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't think. I mean, like I said, that second yellow card, it wasn't that much of a challenge, really. It was all right, probably a bit of a strong challenge, but there was a lot worse going on in that Watford game, and there were no cards brandished at all. And I mean, we think back to that number 9 for Watford. And I mean, he could have been sent off. There could have been a number of other yellow cards. majority on the Watford side, I thought that they're getting away with all sorts of stuff, and the inconsistencies in refereeing in the Championship is. I mean, they're still moaning in the Premier League, but I mean, in the Championship, it is just unbelievable. It's another standard, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like another standard of refereeing. Got something here. Just jumped on to support my fellow expat mates. Thank you very much, Darren. Yeah, Leeds don't bash West Ham's Flynn Downs about. No
Versus
echo in
Southampton.
Thailand. All right, yeah, yeah. Oh God, can you hear this in the background?
No, no.
You can't. I'll tell you what, the that Nvidia it's not Nvidia broadcast, it's something else, Nvidia something else, and it eliminates the background noise. But I can tell you, he is not happy. He's my little man in the background. He's not happy at all. Hermione, good morning to you, or is it afternoon now? Is it afternoon? Good morning, Downs. He's oh God. Hey, Hams, yes. And Hermione. Yeah, of course. We're just going to. No stream coming through yet. If have you got? I've got LUTV loaded up, and as far as I can see, but the timeline skipping around. Yeah, it's such a weird. And of course, it looks like they've got Don Matt commentating with them today. So yeah, there we go. Glad to see Don Matteo's well, because he's had a terrible time, hasn't he?
Well, Jermaine Beckford's on Sky.
Right. Don Matteo, didn't he have were it brain cancer or something like that? It was a really
I know he had
serious
some sort of a cancer, didn't he?
tumor, wasn't it, on his brain? Something like really, really bad. But glad to see he's doing all right. I think it's Don Matteo anyway on LUTV. I could be wrong, chat. I mean, if I am wrong, of course, let me know in chat. I'm sure you probably will. Stuart, I just want you just to take over while I shut that door. I'll try and get myself a drink organised or go help calm the little one down.
Right, yeah, mate. So yeah, that's so Anish has just been peeking at everyone's FPL teams. Everyone seems to have gone brave and players out and played their yellows, unlike the flappers done these 3 years. He needed to though with those 901 transfers. Chooses him again. I thought he wasn't going to do that, Marnie. I thought I wasn't going to do that again. Hey, Darren. Um, Yeah, look, when for some reason when Gary doesn't speak through his microphone, it's not echoing at my end. It's at Gary. It's something to do with Gary's end for definite 100%. Hey, Robbo. Hope you're doing well, Robbo. Hope you're doing well, mate. I know you've been busy, and you, but it's good. It's good to see you back in chat, mate. Really good to see you back in chat. Let me stop sharing that screen. Let me remove that for a minute. There we go. So yeah, it's I'm looking forward to this game. I really am. Think, I think we can do it. I do. I think we can do it. It's going to be close. I don't think Southampton are going to beat us comfortably. I don't think they will. I think it's going to be a close game. Just showing you Jack Clark's goals yesterday. Yeah, the project just said that he's having time of his life. So Sheffield Wednesday, are they rock bottom now at Premier League? Let's have a look. I could do with actually. I don't know if they shoe yet Premier League Championship table. Look, we'll have a look to that. Why not? Let Let me get Championship table up for everyone to see. So see what we can do. Let's go with BBC Championship table as well. Right. So present. I want to share screen. Share the entire screen. It's that one, and there we go. Right. So Sheffield Wednesday rock bottom with 2 points. Whereas Sunderland are up to 4th on 16 points. Leeds are still play positions in 6th. We could go as high as 4th if we win before any of the teams kick off. Just say Southampton win, they could go on 30 points with us. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. Should be interesting. Joe put up 4 goals in 5 appearances for Leeds. Happy this. I'm happy with that, guys. Happy with that. I'm going to go back my Swedish keyboard. Cannot get on with the stupid English one. I didn't know you had a Swedish keyboard, Amani. Yeah, but just dying at the moment and can't talk. And flu strikes again. I hope not to say some Robbo. We start to say these. Right, the players. They're in the not tunnel as such, but dressing rooms. The players ready to come out. So the just Somerville's just come out. Abadou's come out. Dan James come out. And I thought someone were wearing gloves then. I'm going to say, I hope not. Not when it's this one, but no one's wearing gloves, thankfully, apart from goalkeepers. So yeah, so let's stop sharing screen. The players are actually coming out onto the pitch now. They come on, Leeds. Right, let's see what happens, guys. The players are lining up. Just going lines now. Coops and Smithley are having a conversation in line up, which is always good to see. So Southampton play a 4-3-3 formation. Southampton are missing, definitely missing Ward-Prowse Latvia this season. There's no doubt about it. If you do that, Amanda, you will comment on in Thai the joy of being Thai by trilingual, I guess. Get well soon, Robbo. Yeah, get well soon, Robbo. Take care, Robbo. Yeah, get well soon, mate. Get well soon. Leeds are setting up with a 4-2-3-1, as we know. Rutter's leading the line, Burrow's playing in just behind him. Are we happy with that, guys? Are we, is that how you, is that, I mean, it seems to work, doesn't it? Let's be honest, it seems to work. I can't complain, but we've only lost 1 game all season. Kadeem is making his first championship start for Southampton, so he's going to be danger man. The players coming into a team are always want to impress. So, Forrest in his last 4 games for that, James. That's some record, isn't it, guys? That's some record. I have to redo my camera when Gary comes because he'll be behind me, but I will keep it going. I'll put it for when Gary comes. Just Daniel Farke, black t-shirt, man. I love it. I love seeing him like that. Brilliant, really good. I like Farke. He's really growing on me. I thought they were ready to kick off then. They're switching sides. Ooh, we're switching sides. So Leeds are kicking from right to Southampton, kicking from left to right. Thank you all. A good group of people in here, Robbo, as you know, a good group of people. Now it's set out different to English layout keyboard, Darren. Much easier for me to use. I keep it in the wrong letters. Right, guys, Southampton are ready to kick off. Referee's just checking. And where we go. There we go, guys. We're underway. Come on, Leeds. Southampton go along from the kicking off. Try to put Leeds under recent pressure, but we've handled that well. Offside. It's a free kick for Leeds. Deep inside the own half. Southampton offside there. Stroke looks like Stroke's going to take it. Stroke goes back to Meslier here. Meslier's got Cooper one side and Stroke the other. Meslier goes Strike comes. Strike almost got caught out then, but luckily Meslier's gone one down the pitch. Rutty got a bit of a tonic, but we couldn't get second ball. So it's a bit offside again. Southampton, another free kick for Leeds United. Stroke's gone to Coops. Coops has gone back to Strike. He's got it away well. Leeds win first, but we don't win second. But we won. There we go. Oh, bit too much on it for Rutty. Good try, really good try. It were a long ball, and I can't. I think it might have been Ampy who tried it, but Rutty just get onto it. We're over. Pass for over. Here comes Southampton. No, they're looking dangerous. Armstrong 1-0. Southampton. Oh God.
Jesus.
1-0 to Southampton. Can you believe
bad from Melier? Oh, wow. Dear me. Come on, Leeds.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Well, there goes my score prediction down the toilet, doesn't it?
Right, let me know when you how far behind you are, and I'll pause it for Gary while you catch up.
Well, this LUTV is skipping around in the timeline at the minute. It's 2 minutes 25 now. We're about 14-15 seconds behind off your counter, Stu. So if you pause it at 3 minutes, and I'll let you know when I get there. Sorry about that, chat. I've got a raging 1-year-old in the background, and Mummy's having some problems with him. He's vomiting and stuff. Yeah, you pause at 3:30, Stu, if possible.
3:30. I'll pause at 3:20. Yeah. I'll pause at 3:20.
3:20. All right.
Here comes Leeds. Come on. 3:90, 3:20. Paused.
Pause.
I'll timer at it as well.
Right. Okay.
What you want now?
I'll tell you when we're at 3:30. 3 second countdown. 3, 2, 1. Now.
I'm on 3:20.
Right. Okay, mate.
What you want? 3:30.
3:40 now. Mind you, I don't think I can pause on LUTV. It's not as good as Sky because it usually pumps you up. I came back in and it's got the Eddie Gray Archie Gray interview playing on.
Right.
So I don't know.
Can I pause my timer?
Oh no, there's a bad pass. And it's an absolutely terrible pass, but it's I think it's Sam Byram who gives it away. Tries to play it backwards, and it gets intercepted. And this is absolutely shocking. It's a really bad start from Leeds United, I'm afraid, folks. They're all at sea, sixes and sevens, and they don't look composed at all so far in this first few minutes of play. Still plenty of time for Leeds to get back in it, Stu.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Thought it would be fun to hear Stu read out our comments in Thai and Swedish. I can't read the comments in English, Shamani. Well, there goes my clean sheet prediction. Paw.
Yeah. Really, really bad start from Leeds United, this, folks. But anyway, yeah, so Stu, your counter is now, I'm on 5:30, 5 minutes 30. So I don't know if it's your counter that's off or Sky. Can you hear me, Stu?
Yep, just going to try to get sorted out. 5-4.
Oh, there's an offside. I think it's Rutter is offside.
Stu, you look like you'd travel or shoot pillar with your neck pointing up at that angle. Yeah, because I'm sat so close to my desk. If I was sat in, I could see both screens. But because I've got to keep the scoreboard going and everything else, I've got to sit where laptop is at desk.
The Leeds United fans are away in some fine voice. I can hear them chanting away. It's not often you hear them chanting, but on TV they do try and mute the chants, I think. But I can certainly hear them with a clean "We all love Leeds" chant, which is a good thing, I suppose. And Leeds have started to win it back in midfield now. Pirot, he's a bit of miscontrol there, loses out. Southampton now trying to break away down the right-hand side, but they're trying to control the ball and keep possession. They're playing it back, Southampton.
This still look like a Southampton side what been struggling for who's lost 4 games on bounce to me.
No, doesn't, does it? But I mean, it can be deceptive, Stu, but we're not... I didn't actually see the goal. That's the annoying thing. Long ball over the top. And it's causing Shackleton a bit of trouble, is this? But Shackleton's on top of his player there, and he's marking him quite well. Alcaraz.
Passing out around Southampton, by the way.
Yeah. Rutter picks it up, but he's shoved in the back. Probably a foul, but the referee says play on. There's a cut back from the byline, but it's cut out by Shackleton and Leeds. Are we getting undone by a long ball here, Stu?
Well,
or is it a bit?
Yeah, it's this is our problem. I still think we're going to win this game 2-1. I've said 2-1, and I'm going to predict 2-1. But this isn't start what I thought. I didn't think I didn't think we'd go 1-0 down so soon. I really didn't.
No.
It was corner.
Stunned everybody as that, I think. I don't think many people would have predicted that the Southampton goal so early on. What happened then, Stu? Was it a bit of a miscommunication, bad bit of control, or what?
It was just how did it happen? I took my tablets. How did it happen? I think it was a mistake by us. they played it in at the back. It was in a cute angle actually for Armstrong to score, but seemed to just pick it over mentally, and he found the bottom left far post and went in. Here comes another corner.
Caught the ball. Oh, Melius dropped it. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why Melius complaining there. He was weak. Let's have a look at this. No, that was weak. You can't say like you got caught there, Melius. No.
Nah.
That were weak by Melius. He's trying to blame like he got caught in face and he never did.
Trying to blame the Southampton player across the chest, I think it was, but I mean, he should have collected that out of the air, Stu.
Yeah,
a big lad like him, and Leeds all over the place at the minute. They need to just get the composure back, just steady the ship a bit, and just try and contain Southampton, stop them from getting forward. I think this playing out at the back business is undoing us, Stuart. They're not, they are actually pressing us, and I think a long ball over the top would be beneficial for us at this stage. Leeds play it around at the back, living dangerously at the moment. Southampton are really putting some press on at the back line, and they really need to start playing it long, Stu.
Yep, I hate it. My thoughts with this back playing ball at back rubbish. It only works if you've got the players who can actually pull it off, and we haven't. We haven't got. We've got these the same centre back partnership with the ones who were in Premier League with Leeds, and we know that can't play out front back. So we just need to know when to go long, Gary. Clear your lines, innit? Just clear your lines when you
clear the lines. Especially if they're pressing on, you're then expecting that they're going to be some space at the back for us. They're trying to play down the right hand side, Southampton at Byron, but Somerville's brought down. It's a foul, and referee's finally given it. He's actually got a yellow card out for that as the referee.
Thought we're a bit harsh, but there you go.
It's Armstrong, I think, or one of the Armstrongs.
Got the ball.
Yeah, bit of a soft one to give away, but Somerville didn't look too quick there.
No, it's looked like he's. Dare I say it, man, Gary? Have players come into this game too overly confident?
Yeah, we have probably bit of a rude awakening for Leeds, and that was poor from Somerville. Really poor free kick. Kicks it across the width of the pitch, pretty much. Concedes a throw in just at about 20 yards up from the corner flag, and Farke is not a happy bunny at the moment. Very poor from. I'll just read that one out. Very poor from Byram to give the corner away. There, she says.
I agree, man.
I agree. Such a bad goal to concede, says Neptune. Hello, Neptune. I've not seen you in our chat before, so welcome along. Gary, unfortunately, my boss isn't sending me to Jakarta, but Ho Chi Minh on the 9th. Oh, well, that's even better. There's a ball over the top for Southampton, but there's a claim for handball against Liam Cooper there as well from the Saints, but he heads it back to Melier, but I think it's probably a shoulder, maybe, or a top of his arm. Bit of an iffy one from Liam Cooper. Stu, is Liam Cooper the weak link?
Let's have a look.
Got away with one.
Well, I just think I don't just think it's Cooper, Gary. I think Stroke's made mistakes, Byron's made mistakes, Shackleton's been caught on ball on more than one occasion. I think it's a combination. I really do. I just don't think we started the game a lot. I don't think we started.
No, and Hermione says, what the hell was that free kick? Just awful. I think she's referred to the Somerville effort there. I mean, I don't know what that was. Hermione, but it's probably I could take a free kick better than that with bloody eyes closed. That were absolutely terrible from Somerville. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking about. To be that far off the target, another player. I don't know. I mean, the Leeds just.
We're a bit foolish, aren't we?
Mm,
We're lapsadaisical on the ball.
yeah.
This is what I don't get, right? We just spent
Long
about
ball
5
from Melia.
passing it backwards. And it's
Yeah.
that with Meslier. If 5 passes, it went back to Meslier for Meslier to go on. So why not just pump it on in first place if that's what you're going to do anyway?
Yeah. He's pumps it long there. We've won a throw in their half. So I mean, it just shows that you can easily, get something up the pitch. Rotate, left foot effort, and it's a great shot, but it's a cracking save by Banzerunu, and that's a really, really cracking shot from Rotate.
Great.
Whoa. He did really well there, did Rotate. A good little bit of play on outside the 18-yard box, and he just has a good shot. And it's Bazunu punches the ball away from the corner ball. Dan James picks it up. Not a good ball from Dan James, but Somerville isn't coming towards him to help him out there to play the ball. There's a foul and a Southampton player off the pitch, and the referees wave play on because the Saints are in possession. It's Banterman, is it, I think?
Let's have a look at this. Did he do open? No. James had his back to well.
Yeah, it's not a foul. He's run into Daniel James and probably landed a bit awkwardly on his back, maybe a bit winded. Banterang, I think his name is.
What's the middle of his chest? Need to go to Specsavers and laugh out loud.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's all over the place. Me and Stuart almost synced to the second here, I think. So we're doing all right. Farke's having a chat with Ampadu and making some changes in the middle of the park, I think. And let's just hope that here he comes. Just I'll tell it. I'll flash his name up on there in a minute. Just to Leeds things here. And he was right. He was right to be worried. Don't worry, mate. We're going to get back into this game. We'll be fine. We are a better footballing team than they are.
We can't play any worse than what we're doing. So instantly only get better. I if the lead team, mate, will be doing well.
Yeah. He says, what did I say about this game? Southampton would be a completely different side. Leeds will struggle. It's still early, but fingers crossed we could get the next game. Oh, it's not lost yet. Don't worry. It's not lost yet. Somerville. Yeah.
He won't just the Leeds. He got sent home from work, so I hope he
did. A misplaced pass there into Ampadu. Ampadu couldn't get to it, but there's a good cut out there by Strauch, and that's really good. And Jorginho's gone down under a challenge. And it's Smallbone who's got a yellow card for that. He's grabbed Rutter around the hip pretty much.
He booted him onto the ground. Look at this.
He booted him. Booted Pirot in the back and then grabbed him by the hips and more or less threw him to the floor after. There's a report of a goal here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, hopefully we can get the next goal. Yeah, I think you're right. I hope you're feeling better anyway. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of sickness going around. Another bit of dodgy work in the middle of the park there. I think it was Kamara's shoe, but
none of us have at it. I mean, I don't know if they went to bed late or what. I don't know, but they need to wake up a little bit. We're just fortunate. We're only 1-0 down. At this moment in time.
Yeah,
1-0 down. 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 1-0 do
And there's another trip there on Jorginho Rutter. He's gone down, but he's pulling himself back to his feet.
Come on, Leeds.
2 yellow cards for Southampton. They're going to have to be a bit careful, and Leeds need to be taking note of this referee. He's a bit. James clips one into the middle. Smallbone heads it out.
Defended by Southampton. Here comes Leeds again, though.
Yeah.
Come on now, Byram. There's cross.
Whips one into the back post. Ooh. Jorginho Rutter's bundled over again in the penalty box. I think Rutter's actually. Oh no, he's not. He's onside. He's onside.
He's onside. He's Rutter.
Yeah.
He's coming down that easy, being a big unit like he is.
Well, I mean, has he been shoved while he's been in the air, Stu? I think that's it, isn't it? If he gets a shove while as he's jumping, it's easy to lose the balance, isn't it? But it's, I get your point. There's Leeds have intercepted here. Somerville just couldn't get the ball down.
Trying to make mistakes up back. It's a comedy game at the moment.
And there's a bit of manhandling here, and there's another yellow card. Must be a yellow card on Jorginho Rutter, and Rutter has won another free kick. And it's Downs who's the guilty party there. He comes steaming into the back of Rutter, grabs him round the shoulder and neck, and eventually Jorginho Rutter goes down just by the byline. And
Noncho's injured.
Yeah. Nonto could be out for a few weeks by the sound of it. So
he comes from Somerville. That's much better.
That's the better one from Somerville.
Said on it, but could direct it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Gary? 20 minutes. Have we started to come back into it a little bit?
I think last 5 we've started looking a bit more threatening, haven't we? But still, we're still way off, Stu. What the levels that we were at when we played Watford. I think we'll come back into it. I think we'll get a goal. It's just how Southampton respond, and more importantly, Leeds respond if we do get one. And I think we will. It's amazing to see that this ground doesn't even look full, Stuart, does it?
No, Southampton not been able to fill this ground, have they?
They haven't been able to fill this stadium. Walker Peters shoved out of play by Strout against Walker Peters. Good bit of play that. Just uses his strength and holds Walker Peters off. Just shepherds him out across the touchline. Leeds faffing around again, playing it out at the back. Melier now. Kamara. Out to the left. And it's Byram. Up the touchline to Cree Somerville. He's up against Walker Peters, I think, there. He's trying to cut him side. Whips one in Somerville to the back post, but it's headed away. And Dan James picks it up on the far side, on the right-hand side, into Pirot. Ampadu. Dan James tried to get to the byline, but he can't get there. He's muscled off the ball. There's a mistake. Dan James picks it back. Oh, Pirot has a shot, but it's blocked. Oh. Sam Byram has a shot, but it's wide. He's off balance. He's Sam Byram, and he cuts across the ball. It goes left of the post, and good bit of build-up play from Leeds. Shows that they're making mistakes. Southampton under pressure, but they're doing what a lot of other teams do in that situation, packing in that 18-yard box and making it really difficult for Leeds to play through and getting a shot. Nice ball by Cooper to Somerville. Somerville being manhandled by Walker Peters round the neck, round the shoulder, round the waist, however you like. And referees giving Leeds United another free kick here, and it's right on the halfway line. Stu?
Yeah, Kamara's about to take his free kick. Looking for his options. It's left it for it's left it. Bro's making a run. Pro making a run for Cooper to take this free kick. Come on, Coops, don't go backwards. Come on, Coops, that's better. She's knocked it forwards. You're looking to go backwards 1 minute. Then.
Yeah. I don't see why you do that, Stuart, and just invite pressure, especially when you know that your defenders are pushed up on the line as well. What is the point in playing it backwards?
Anyway, Southampton have got it now. Anyway, don't come at free kick really. There were no, Southampton wanted any trouble there really. I thought we were about free kick back, but to be fair to them, you have time as well. Anyway,
we've not had.
We go again. Right, at least won a free throw in and took it quickly. There's Kamara to Dan James. Dan James, no come from it. Nothing come from that neither.
Aston Villa 3, Brighton 0. Watkins scores twice as the visitors are stunned.
Wow, what Ollie Watkins?
3-0 to Villa at the moment, folks. 25 minutes gone in that game.
Last minute,
that's going
to 35%, Leeds 65% possession. Gary.
It doesn't feel that way, does it, Stu?
No.
Doesn't feel that way.
Really doesn't. I think we spend a lot of time playing out front as well. It's all really slow,
Yeah.
You're losing time doing this.
It gives their back line and midfield a chance to rest and recover, doesn't it? Knowing that the front guys are trying to harry the defenders of Leeds United, and it certainly makes it a bit easier for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, wow, Summerville just got left in his way there.
Oh God, yeah. And he's not tracked Walker Peters back at all as Somerville. He's stopped it, but he's picked up the ball and won another free kick, and it's Smallbone again on Somerville.
He didn't even run back at Somerville.
Yeah. And Somerville might have done his shoulder here, Stuart. Yeah, puts his hands up and then stops tracking back Chris Somerville.
That's
goes back as a bit of a canter, but Smallbone's brought Somerville down there, and that's a yellow card. Is that he could be getting sent off here, or he should be doing. But Somerville's holding his shoulder, making out like he's landed awkwardly. It's not a good one for Chris Somerville, Stu.
No, this is good. This don't look good for him, but they were just he won it because when he tried to track him back.
Yeah.
Patrick Bamford warming up.
He's looking pretty fit, is Bamford, Stu. Is it because he's had an haircut, do you think? Or
yes, dark, isn't he?
Looking a bit lean.
Somerville's not right, He's not. He don't look too clever to me, Gary.
Yeah, I think he's going to be off, guys. I think Somerville on his way off here. I don't know where we are with chat. Nonto's started to show.
This is the goal, Gary. Showing you goal. Yeah.
That's a soft goal. Melier shouldn't be getting beaten like that.
No.
Oh. But how they've got to that point anyway. Shame he got injured. Love him. Yes, it was. You're correct. Good vibes. Don't worry, folks. We're going to be coming back into this. Some bizarre. What's that? Some bizarre to some bizarre label. Is that right?
Mm.
Yeah, good vibes. We've got good vibes there, folks. Hello and welcome to chat. If you're new here, of course, if you want to help us out, you want to subscribe or whatever, go right ahead and feel free. It's free. One of the few things you get these days, isn't it? Pressing that YouTube subscribe button. Somerville's been shot, didn't touch him. What a baby. Well, I think he's landed awkwardly at Miney. Could be a fracture or something like that. I mean, I don't think it's a dislocated shoulder, is it? Has he been subbed off here, Stu?
Not yet, but it looks like we're getting somebody on sidelines.
Yeah. And who's the replacement there then?
So it looked like Bamford to me.
He's not going to replace Bamford, Somerville with Bamford shot. Oh no, Leeds are getting turned at the back here. And it's a ball into Smallbone, and he's just rolled it onto the far post. Ilian Melier stood. It's almost like a mishit, Smallbone, and I don't think he intends it to be a shot. Just rather getting it across the far post and hoping someone's going to slide in, and it eventually just trickles, hits the far post, and Leeds get undone by. Well, it's Shackleton getting done down that right hand side. He's showing him inside, but he plays it on the outside and puts it on the penalty spot for Smallbone, who comes running in. And the man who should be sent off has just scored for Southampton.
Kamara should have been stronger there as well.
Yeah. It's not a good day for Leeds United, folks, and just a Leeds thing. I think you've cursed this game, mate. Leeds just can't handle the press, can't handle the mid-block. Always struggle with the mid and low block teams.
Yeah, Somerville's back on pitch, by the way, everybody. Somerville's back on pitch.
Yeah. Leeds are picking up the ball. Rutte tries to play Dan James in, but he's offside.
Didn't need to be. Shouldn't have been side there. He's got enough pace. And he had it pitch to run in. He didn't need to be offside there.
No. Somerville is back on the pitch, by the way, just to talk about that part. But I mean, they've not really dominated, have they, Stuart? They've just been very effective going forward and really putting pressure on our back lines, getting Shackleton turned. You know, Byram's been turned. Kamara's not tracked. The Somerville's not tracking. And these are problems that we're going to have to sort out, and Farke needs to be identifying if we're going to get anything out of this match. And there's a foul there from Kamara. Or is it Cooper?
No, it's Kamara.
It's Kamara. Yeah, Kamara. On downs, and it's not a good one, to be honest with you, from Kamara. But then again, the goal scorer for that second goal shouldn't even be on the pitch. He should have had a second yellow card. But the referees managed to keep him on the pitch. Daniel Farke's having a chat with the fourth official about that. He's not happy with what's going on there. The Leeds curse continues. Oh, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. Cheer up. We'll get back into this game. Oh, Christ, I hope we get back into this game. I hope I'm proved right. Why should he have been sent off? Somerville dived.
It'd be 2-0 down with 30 minutes on clock, Gary, if I'm honest. And I'll be honest with you, mate. I think Southampton have this 2-0 lead. They've played
Yeah, I won't deny it. They deserve to be ahead. They've played the better football and they've been very clinical in and around our 18-yard box, Stuart, and we've just not really threatened. In my opinion, we've not threatened enough.
We seem to be off it. We seem to be off it by.
Yeah,
We,
quite
we seem to be like
some way.
5-10 yards off at pace, if that makes sense.
They literally look like they've just woken up to the Leeds starting 11 here.
What's the state of this?
What the hell is this? Oh my god. That is dreadful defending. It's 3-0, folks. And that is absolutely dreadful. What you're going to see here in this third goal is about 4 defenders backing off, literally turning away and running away looking for the runner. Is it Sulemana?
Oh wow! This is just something, Gary. This right.
This. We might have to stop it here. Sulemana is Sulemana coming in, and there's 3 defenders around, and there's a call. Could be a call for offside, but no, he's on. And it's a nice finish. Nice finish from Armstrong. It's 8 Armstrong, by the way.
Is that Byron? He twisted
That's Byron.
He twisted Byron.
Byron's
like spinning.
It's not one thing, Stuart. It is a multiple of things. It's and Leeds United need to book their ideas up here, or we're going to be on the end of a bit of a thrashing. And Daniel Farke is not happy, and I think this is going to be one of those games where Leeds United are the squad are about to find out if Farke is as pleasant as he appears to be on camera, and I don't think he will be in that dressing room at half time, Stuart.
No, mate, I deserve to get up the backside. All of them, each and every one of them. None of them have covered themselves in any glory. None of them.
No.
Like, come on now, Leeds, for God's sake.
Rutte gets fouled. Rutte continues. Ref plays on. Referee should be. He's brought play back now. Dad James is. Referee's now giving another yellow card to Southampton player Alcaraz.
He played advantage. We were by byline. Then he decides to stop to pull it back. Why? Book him to when next time ball goes out of play.
It's Shackleton's on the ball. He's by the touchline near the corner flag, and he's wave play on at this point as referee. And then it's as if the Southampton players suddenly stop, and then the referee decides, they obviously think there's a foul, so I'll stop the play. Weird. Somerville whips it in. Headed clear by Southampton. It's not a bad ball, but there's nobody to collect the second ball, unfortunately, for Leeds. And it's not good for Leeds United, 3-0 down. So 7 or 8 minutes to half time. It's 37. You can see the counter there, 38 minutes now coming up. And Leeds United are in big trouble in this match. We're 2 minutes behind. Can the scores be kept out of the chats, please? Thank you. All right, okay. Does that mean LUTV's 2 minutes? We're 2 minutes behind, Stuart, or what the hell? I only went to make a coffee, says Inky. So don't take so long making your coffees, Inky. Anything can happen. Inky, it's due to you not praying. Oh my god! Another foul. Yeah.
There's a lot of Southampton players on other cards now.
Yeah.
If I was on your factor, I'll be telling them, run at these players. They can't tackle you. They can't touch you. They're already on your run at them.
At least 3 Bagnarek, A. Armstrong, and Smallbone that I can see, Stuart. And Alcaraz has just gone in, and there's going to be a bit of problems here. And Liam Cooper's been winding Alcaraz up, I think, and Alcaraz is snapped. And I think the referee is going to be. He could be brandishing a red here, Stuart. I didn't quite see what happened, but he's calling Ampadu over and Alcaraz. And Alcaraz has made a bit of a headbutt movement at Ampadu. And that's a second yellow. That's a yellow card, is that? There's a bit of squaring up going on. Leeds United are still 3-0 down, folks. Southampton are controlling the game, and unfortunately, it's not going good.
I'm shocked. I'm flabbergasted by this opening 4 minutes. I was expecting Leeds to be full of confidence, free-flowing, fast football, accurate, wheeler passing, confident on ball, and I'm seeing none of it. Absolutely none of it. This is one of the worst halves I've seen under Farke.
Yeah, we look jaded. We look tired. We look like we've literally got there 30 minutes before kick-off from Leeds after a 5-hour coach journey and just rolled off the bus with the kit on and gone straight onto the pitch. I mean, or just been dragged out of bed. I don't honestly. I can't believe how we've gone from being so good last week to being so abysmal in the first half of this match, Stu. It's like honestly, it's like the finishing 11 of that game against Watford starting, and you'd honestly think it's 11 different players that have turned up today. You would. I mean, were they all at the pub last night or what?
This is 9 days. This compared to what we used to see. Wow.
I don't know how you're going to do half-time review, Stu. I really don't.
There's not much to
there's
say.
There's not good to say, folks. There's not good to say at all.
Look at that.
Oh. Sam Byram's just getting done. Both of our fullbacks are having a real hard time here against the Southampton, and Farke needs to do something about these areas of weakness. And I don't know if he's going to call on the experience of Luke Ayling. I don't know, but Luke Ayling is questionable as well, Stuart. I don't think he's going to be the answer to the problems that we have here in this second half.
No. Daniel Farke, you get 5 changes, can't you? You could any 5 players he brought off, we couldn't argue against. Honestly.
Yeah. Darren's getting upset.
None of them.
No. Pirot needs to get on there.
Tracking back.
I think they've all been pushed, you.
Look at this guy. They're passing it around like they're that when nobody's. That's what they're doing. They just look at this. Look, one touch passing. They're in. See, they don't need to be in a hurry. They're free up.
They're just controlling the ball now and making Leeds do the running, and they know that if Leeds push forward, we're gonna leave ourselves exposed at the back. Leeds trying to maintain a bit of shape and a bit of discipline. I think that's the main thing. Don't concede another one before half time. Stu, I'll just read the comments here. Just like Stu adopted West Ham as his second team, I've adopted Leeds as we are no longer in the same league. Thanks to this community, but this is crap. I know you're upset, Darren. You don't have to be nice, Darren. But we are much worse than that. Oh my God. Hermione. Leeds look as if they've got out of the wrong side of bed. Willie, I totally agree. Couldn't agree more. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Southampton 3, Leeds 0. What's going on with Leeds United board management? Many thanks. Stu. Dan James going down the right hand side. We'll answer that in a minute. Dan James crosses into Rutte, but he can't control it. Can't rotate. Dan James gets a second bite of the cherry, but he can't get to it. It's towards Sulemana, and Leeds United are having all sorts of problems with Sulemana. Smallbone going forward.
Look at this.
Outside to Walker Peters, he's in a lot of space. He's on to Sam Byron, but Byron can't do it with it. He turns it and crosses it with his left foot. Walker Peters, and that was a really good cross. I mean, our Southampton, where having all these problems, how have they gone 4 games without a win, Stu?
No,
but it's just Leeds, isn't it? Yeah, what's going on with Leeds United board and management?
I thought we were stallish. It's just Leeds. I thought with the 49ers and Farke, apart from this half of football, it's been pretty good. Half of football, what's spoiled it, and you're right, Gary. It's typical Leeds. It's what we do, innit? Right, hoops crossed. They've got the one.
It's a lovely corner whipped in. And it's more poor defending, and Smallbone gets his head to it, but it goes beyond Mellier's far post, and this is just absolutely dreadful. It's so worrying. But Stu, we have highlighted that we've dominated games so much that the defence hasn't been under that much pressure against Watford, Millwall, 2 games that you think, they didn't really cause us any problems going forward, but Southampton seem to have players who may not have performed in recent weeks, and suddenly they've turned up and they're performing.
Well, I've always said that every team ups the game by 10% in the player leagues. Southampton have definitely done that. Again, they've lost 4 on bounce, but guess what? If they win here, they've got 2 points as Leeds.
Yeah. Somerville. And edge of the 18-yard box. It's a Clamara, Somerville. At the edge of the 18-yard box. Again, that's a shot, but it's headed straight at the defender. Oh, blasted straight at the defender. It's not a bad shot from Somerville. It's probably going in, but defender's in the way. Cooper, every Leeds player, pretty much just on the outside of the 18-yard box of Southampton now, and Leeds trying to get a goal back before half time, and one assumes that that's Farke's instruction to try and really put them on the rack and get a goal, but I don't think we're going to do that because they're sitting so deep. Too many, yeah. I did say, folks, that we're getting carried away after a win against Watford side maybe now we can smell the coffee, yeah, and we'll all wake up. Where's your mod spanner, Hermione? There's a shot. And it's Crease Somerville has a shot, and it's just deflected, I think, and Leeds have won a corner kick. Hermione doesn't have a mod on this one, but it's something that we need to work out. I mean, I don't know if she'll agree to do it or not, but we'll have to talk to Hermione about that. But usually Stu and I just run it ourselves because we're just a small channel. Dan James whips one into the far post. It's a really good corner ball, and it's a foul on Benzunu, and Southampton have got a free kick from that. And it's Pascal Strout coming in late at the far post. Abdul, management and board all superb.
The way strikes looked like we're heading that ball. You weren't heading it in goal anyway. You were heading it back.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Leeds, man. This. I'm not angry, Gary. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed with. They've gone back to the old Leeds United of old. We concede one and we crumble.
Yeah. And there's a foul there, and I don't know if it's Shackleton that's involved in that. Onto Suleimana, but the referee says no, play on. Little ball over the top. Jorginho needs to chase it if we can get into Walker Peters there, but he didn't, and he's cleared away, and Sam Byron's picked up the ball. Halfway line, picks it up into Kamara. Kamara looking for a pass, looking for a run, but there's nothing. Slips one into Jorginho, but Jorginho's tackled and it's cleared by Southampton, and Southampton are coming away against Glenn Kamara, but he's just managed to pick one into Sam Byron. Sam Byron's going to throw it.
An hour then to do what he wanted, but he got cut down well. He looked at him throwing too slow. Yeah. Doodling about with ball.
Yeah.
Half time.
Half time, and the inquest is going to begin. And Hermione says that a spanner is in her drawer. So there we go. I'll just go do some chat, Stu, and then we can. If you want to have some half-time thoughts. Hermione, how are you? And have a great weekend. What would you say is the problem, Stu? It's not one problem, is it, Abdul? It's not one problem at all. It's a combination of. We just don't look alive to it. We've looked really poor for the first half, not just a bit of it. We've looked lethargic. We've not won or dominated the play like we saw against Watford. We've not stemmed their attacks. Suleimana causing all sorts of trouble. Walker Peters was one that we highlighted just before kick-off that he could be a bother causer for Sam Byram, and those predictions seem to be quite accurate, that Shackleton's having a bit of a terrible afternoon. I think we're quite lucky to have only conceded 3, Stu. Hermione says it should be 4.
I'm just going to check some. I'm going to check stats at half time.
You do stats half time. I'll just do this chat then, and then you go from there. Hermione, has your coffee delivery arrived? Who would you blame for Leeds United? All of them. There's not one player who's looked sharp, who's looked match fit, who looks like they're into it today, who looks like they're energised and wanting to go out and win this match. They all look really lethargic, really tired. I don't know if it's been, if they've gone down on a bus, you would, apparently they went down after Farke's press conference immediately after that had finished. And they should have had plenty of time to recover from that bus trip, but I don't know why they're going on a bus anyway. They should be flying down there, getting a plane down there, and it's easier for them. But I don't know, Stu. Is it an early kick-off? Do you think?
But it's that same for Southampton.
Yeah,
Southampton had to play this time as well.
Well, you see, the thing is, they haven't had to travel, have they? So, I don't know if they've gone on a bus. Some weak performances from a few today. Look half asleep. Squad very decent. We underestimated the Saints. Yeah, I've probably underestimated them. And most of the Leeds pundits and fans probably have as well, that this Southampton side looks a very weak side, blah, 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 over the last few weeks. They lost against Middlesbrough. handing Middlesbrough their first win of the season. I think they are better than the results they've had. They are a top team. Well, they've come out of the starting blocks first today, and Leeds United, I think they're still in the starting blocks, Stu. Not yet. Next hour or so, I'm not sure. Oh, coffee delivery. Got to get off as soon as possible. I'm getting ready for West Ham match with Richie. Take care. Right. I'm not sure who that is. Stu, is that someone you know?
Yeah, it's
Is
Rick from Rich Higgins from FPL. He win a
All
lot.
right. All right. Okay, mate. Yeah, good. Stu, I'll let you answer this question.
Well, I said that Leeds United will get automatic. Abdul, I still have faith in Leeds. Just a bad day at office at the moment, isn't it? It's a bad day at office. I don't think Farke's look. Farke's not going to go easy on them players at half time. And just him. Love to be a fly on the wall listening to what he says to them. But I know some do. I think they'll come out. I don't know if we're going to win the game. I think trying to score our goals in a half will be very difficult. But I do think we'll be a lot more clinical in this second half.
I think we need to be a lot more aggressive, a lot more intense.
Yeah.
We've looked really lethargic in this first half. Not a shadow on that performance against Watford. But then again, I said that we could have won it 7-0. But it's a difficult one, isn't it? I mean, Watford, they didn't. The thing for us was they didn't pose us any problems, and I think that's our trouble today. We haven't posed any problems to Southampton. We haven't been intense enough. We've not been stood on the toes. We've allowed them to play through the middle like they have done, and down the wings. You know, Shackleton has struggled. Byron struggled. They've played ball straight past Pascal Strout. Has struggled. They just don't look even match fit, or even awake or alive to the dangers that Southampton have posed. It has been a really bad half for Leeds United. Probably it's the worst half of football this season by a long shot.
I agree.
Yeah. So the question is, Stu and chat. I'm going to go make a cup of tea, and I'll leave you to debate this one. Can Leeds get back into this? And number one, and question two, can they win it?
No, not win it. I don't think we will. Yeah, going to get 4 goals. I'll be surprised if we get 4 goals in now. We might be able to, but I think we'll get into the game. But I don't know. I don't know if we give ourselves too much of a mountain to climb.
Yeah, I mean, a lot depends on what they do in that first half. You know, or that second half. They've got 3. Is it 3 or 4 on a yellow card at this moment?
They've got 3 on yellow cards. We've got 1.
Yeah, so I mean, there is that's going for us. But you see, you don't want to be playing against 10 men really, because you know if they get someone sent off, they will literally just shut up. They will just shut up shop. But while ever they're continuing to play football, I think we still have a chance. And I think if Farke can do something about the urgency and how flat-footed we've looked in that first half, I think we still have a chance. I think we'll get a point. Is at this stage, Stu? I think a point is a very good point.
Well, you take a point, wouldn't you? Definitely.
Oh yeah. I'd definitely take a point. Ailing. Hermione laughs. I've missed a lot of chat here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's jumping around a bit. Bandy's in. Hello, Bandy. Stu, can you run this one? I'll just go and get a brew, buddy. Just check up what's
Yeah,
going on in the other room. All right, mate. I'll let you. Let's see if I can do the camera 7. Is it that one? No. Oh, that one. Yeah. There you go. Off you go, Stu.
Leeds looks a day and $1 short today. I agree. Amani says playoffs. It's a team effort, but a bad one. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Willie, beat you right, mate. Abdul says question: why isn't Archer Gray? Right, Archer very fit of hindsight. I said that I wanted to see Rudd, Purdue and Kamara, especially after Kamara's really good, impressive performance last time out against Watford. Joe Rodon, it's a mystery why he didn't start the game. And Luke Ayling, I think the problem is with Luke Ayling. I don't think Farke fancy him, Abdul. And as for Bamford, Bamford's just come back from injury. So we might see him in second. Might see him in last 15 minutes at second half. But again, but I don't think none of them have been active. I mean, Tim Rodon, sorry, Rutter and Perot have been pretty good in this season for us this far. You know, I think this is just one of them games. I really do, mate. Kamara in for Gray, young and needs time. Rodon had a ban last week and cannot change the fence that didn't concede in the last game. And 1-3 Ayling and Bamford not good enough. Ayling will give us more of a balanced attack in the second half. Any teams in the Championship can win a couple of games and get into the playoffs. Yeah, of course they can. Of course they can. Kieran, hope you're doing well, mate. Afternoon, apologies, I overslept for the FPL deadline. Don't worry about it, Kieran, don't worry. But had made my transfer last night. Very good. That's good to hear. I managed laughing with Bailey. Where is Jetfence? He's injured, Abdul. Gary Ritchie's my son and enjoys watching young Lee on his YouTube journey. Thanks, Darren. And we loves talking about Ritchie. More mistakes than a fault line. Does anyone have FC24? Son does, Abdul. My son has it. Still on confidence in a bad day at the office by Leeds United. I think that's exactly what. Do you know what I say? I probably say overconfident and had a bad day out in the office by Leeds United. I think we've come to this game overconfident. I really do. Spence injured in training a few weeks ago, hopefully back after international break. Green screen, hope you're doing well, Green screen. I am not how bad you are. Well, look, I mean, it's. I think conceding it first 2 minutes and out to green screen. I really don't. I think we've got a worst possible start, and Southampton have just grown confidence going forward in that half. Now, Gary asked a question: can we get back into the game and do if we're going to win it? I'd say to you that I think. 1.5 to 2.5. 4-ball golf. USA 3-1. So that might pull back some of that lead. Getting back to this question, Gary's question, I think they'll come back into it, but I don't think we're going to get a win out of it. Definitely not. I think it's too far. I think we've got too much of an amount to climb. and all Southampton are going to do now is defend deeper and deeper, and we seem to struggle against low blocks. We just can't seem to break low blocks down. We'll have to see what Farke does. It's going to be interesting what Farke does. What he could, what if you make any changes at half time. I just want to see if I can get it on screen. Let me see if I can get it on screen. I'd want to get the right, here we go. Let's have a look at this. Right. Just going to share screen with you guys, and then we'll have a look at we'll have a look to see that one. See that one. Right. So no, it's not that one. Run screen. Sorry, guys. Share screen. I just want to see what substitution can make. As time. Sorry. Hello, Eileen, Rodon, Gurev, Gray, Huveda, Anthony, Gilds, Adford. What change can he make from that?
Well, I mean, I don't see the advantage of putting Luke Ayling on at this stage, Stuart. I think it's too late for that. I think you might have been better. It's easy to look back in hindsight and say we should have started with Ayling, but I don't think Ayling would have been any more effective against the attacking threat from Southampton. I mean, they've come at us today full tilt and really, really given us a good going over. I think, to be honest with you, we're going to find out now how good a manager Farke actually is, because if we get anything out of this game, it'll be a miracle. In terms of, I haven't been impressed with Somerville. I haven't been impressed with a couple of the players. I think Rutter's done his bit so far. I think Pirot is a threat. And I don't think Dan James has really got into this game. Ampadu, I'd keep Ampadu on. I'm not sure Kamara.
I think I've been disappointed with Kamara this time.
We've been disappointed with him. I think probably, the answer might be put Archie Gray on and Somerville, get Somerville off. And see who would you replace with Somerville? That's the thing, though, isn't it? Would you put Pervader on, Stu? He's probably the natural.
It can't hurt. Definitely not.
He's probably the more natural replacement, isn't he, at this stage? But it's frustrating. It's very disappointing, very frustrating first half from Leeds. Like I say, I think we get anything out of this game now, it's a miracle. And Farke becomes a hero. I think I'd probably be tempted to try Geldart, Stu, just for determination factor.
See, me and you disagree with Geldart. I just don't think he's done enough for me. From pre-season, he come back for this long spell, but I think you've got if this carries on for the next 10 minutes the same way man as the first half, you've got to try something, haven't you? You've got to try bring him on.
They've started an early attack here, Stu. Just to let you know, for chat, we are back at the players back on going, and Leeds still look like they're reeling from that first half hammering. To be honest with you, you can tell by the players' body language, the ones who were off the ball, and I'm not so sure, Stu. I don't know. Difficult. Is Anthony? Would you put Anthony on, Stu?
Yeah, give Anthony a go, definitely.
What would you replace with?
What would you have for Anthony? Oh, gosh, James? No. Somerville. Anthony for Somerville or something. I tried
Somerville.
something different. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just do
think
something
that'd be.
different because this is a booking, mate.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best one. To be honest with you, one of the best uh, options in terms of substitutions. I don't see any other or many other options for Farke to play at this stage. But we're back underway. Southampton have got the ball with the goalkeeper. Jorginho's looking for Kamara to continue the run. He doesn't,
Mala just stopped.
and he just stopped.
Didn't even put running.
It seems to me like there might be a communication with Kamara that he's not sure about the players yet, the playing style. Sulemana and Shackleton having a duel. Shackleton holds him up, and Sulemana passes it to Ethan Ampadu, to
Now Leeds.
Jorginho.
Great ball.
Rutte whips one in. He's trying to find Pirot, but it's cut out.
Yeah, you know, we just don't seem to be. We what's the word I'm looking for? We're giving them too much respect, I think. You know, we
Yeah.
are closing them down. We're letting them go from side to side. And look at that.
Armstrong. Oh, and it's missed by Cooper. Alcaraz has a shot. It's bounced away to Sulemana in the 18-yard box, but Sulemana's over it. It's gone for a corner. Oh, sorry, goal kick.
We've got
Lucky me selling him Estutopian, I think it is. Richie's my son. Oh, you've done all these, haven't you, Stu?
I'm up to
I've clicked it here, and I've got
Watkins 2 assists and Cash and Darren. That sends it to my heart.
Yeah.
Nope, I've just seen Kieran. We are playing badly. We are unbalanced. Kieran classic. Glenn Kamara and Somerville are our best attackers in this game. And I'm not sure about Kamara being his best attacker.
Oh, Christ. Armstrong on the edge of the 18-yard box. Stuart Armstrong has a shot, and it's deflected wide. And Leeds United are not helping themselves, and it's a very, very bad start to this second half, folks. And the Saints crowd are getting behind them now. I don't know what the Leeds fans must be thinking, Stu. The ones that have travelled, I can imagine there's not going to be one happy Leeds fan if this result stays or gets any worse when they leave St Mary's today. Adam Armstrong, Sulemana, Stuart Armstrong, Adam Armstrong tries to clip one in, but it's off Shackleton, and Rutte tries to run it away because there's nobody up front for Rutte. And Southampton win the throw-in on the halfway line. Nice play from Rutte, just taking the pressure off. Tried to run it away because there's nobody he can play it to. There's nobody ahead of him. Alcaraz. And they've played it back to Bezunu, keeper.
Look how confident they're passing.
Yeah.
Even from
because we're not pushing onto them, Stu.
No,
we're not pushing onto them enough. We're not in the face.
I agree.
Unlike they are with us when we've got near our 18-yard box, they're stood on our toes pretty much. There's a lovely ball through. Oh,
that you needed to do better than that.
Sam Byron.
That was poor by Byron.
It was poor, but there's nobody there for him, Stuart. Ampadu tries to play one into Byron, but he's had control from Byron. Benarek clears it. Leeds have got possession again as Somerville has the ball. Southampton are trying to get play stops because there's a foul on Jorginho Rutter there. Pushed him forward, and there's a difficult one that.
Look how much space they've got to play out.
I don't know how Leeds have how the referees allow that to happen, but that's a bad bit of play from Southampton. Couple of passes and stuff going to miss. Melia, Strauch. On Tampadu. Kamara under pressure. Out to Dan James. Dan James is trying to get down that 18-yard line, and he does it. Nice ball into Shackleton. Shackleton's cross is cut out. Dan James trying to get the ball. He's rolled, and then he's fouled by Sulemana. And Dan James just had the inside track and pushed him wide, Sulemana, around him, and he had no choice other than to pull Dan James down. And it's a free kick right near the corner flag on this near side.
We need to
and Sulemana's getting spoken to by the ref. Cooper and Strauch having a chat.
Right, let's see what happens. And it comes.
Come on, Dan. Curls it in. It's not a good.
Well,
it's not a great one, to be honest with you. Kamara to the halfway line, and I think it's Shackleton, is it? Strauch out on the halfway line. Ampadu, Strauch again. Ampadu and Strauch having a little 1-2. There's no runners for Leeds. Southampton keeping the shape very well. Dan James looking for someone to run. There's nobody in the middle shoe. Pirot's on the far side of the 18-yard box. But he's quite stagnant. He's not making any runs.
No.
You know, make a little darting run in front between these two defenders he's in. And the Jorginho Rutter's getting thrown about again. 3 players on Jorginho Rutter there. And Kamara. Oof. Sulemana. And he's lost the ball there, Sulemana. And he's gone for a throw-in, I think, for Leeds. And Sulemana's got claiming for a free kick. But ref says no. Get up, carry on. He fell over, Gary. I'm biased, Stu. Stu, do you think I'm biased?
A bit.
No, not a chance. There's a foul there off the ball on Jorginho Rutter. And that's a lovely bit of play from Rutter to Dan James. Dan James is pulled over. Oh, my God.
I don't think he was pulled over, Gary.
No.
No, I don't think he was pulled over. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this.
Whoa.
No, he was pulled over.
No, but I don't know. Somerville and Walker Peters have just had a shoulder to shoulder there, and Somerville comes away with the ball, and I think he's given a Southampton free kick. Ampadu, Pirot. Pirot caught on the ball, and that's not good from. I mean, look at that! Bloody hell! I mean, that's a yellow card again. He's holding him back by shoulders. How on earth the referee's managing to keep the Southampton players on the pitch here, I don't know. James. Strauch. Absolutely obscene, some of this. Come on, Leeds.
I will point out, though, Gary.
Pirot.
Not every school's a foul.
There, Ampadu.
Come on now, Leeds. Get him.
Byron.
I want to see. I wanted
Kamara.
I wanted to cheer. I've been in a good mood all week.
Somerville's gone down under a challenge, and it's Peters, and it looks like he's got one in the back of the knee there, Somerville. On the back of, down the back of his ankle. And referee managed to see that one. And Somerville's won a free kick. I mean, I think the referee's trying to make the game, let the game flow on a little bit, isn't he? But all of the Leeds fans singing, trying to urge the lads on, get one goal, and who knows? Everybody back for Southampton.
Poor free kick.
Headed away. It's poor from Dan James, but Dan James wins it back, and Leeds have got the possession through Somerville again. Referee plays it on. Ampadu's had a shot, but it skews away off the defender, and Leeds have got a corner out of that. They all spent 10 minutes around Aronson. He's falling over. The customer seems to have released a disease. Must be doing the rounds. Not wrong with a little bit of biasness. Somerville, good corner, but it's headed in by Barmy. There's a shot and there's a goal. Pascal Stroud for Leeds United. Stubs it home and it just runs under Benzema, and that's a really thank Christ for that. And the Leeds fans go absolutely wild down at that end.
That's a brilliant fish.
But is he offside? That's a lovely little touch by Strout. It comes at him very quickly. He turns. There's a little trap with his left. Brings it down with his left foot and just taps it in with his right, and it goes underneath a couple of legs underneath the diving keeper, and he can't do anything about it.
Credit where credit's due.
Thank Christ for that. We're game on. Come on, Leeds. And Southampton panic. They're starting to make a sub.
I don't know if they're panicking, but they'll be getting with it. Definitely getting with it. Definitely getting with it. There's no doubt about it. Right. I can finally do lists and not that. Thank God for that. Leeds and
Thank Christ for that. And it is. Who's come on there? I didn't see who it was, Stu.
It looked like, I forgot his name. Been ramped block a bit. I forgot his name.
Hero.
I'll probably tell us in a minute.
I think we'll get that in a moment. Coming up to 1 hour, and Leeds United are the fight back is on, folks. And don't write Leeds United off just yet. Just a Leeds thing. If you're still there, we're after that 3 points are coming back to Ellen Road, mate. Jorginho Rutte tries to play one into... Yeah, it's Fraser who's come on. Suleiman has gone off. That's a good thing for Leeds. Fraser's come on for Southampton.
And nice work by Strike. Real good goal. Come on now, just 3 more. Yeah. Come on, Leeds.
Come on, Leeds. And you can only hear the Leeds United fans chanting at Southampton at the moment. Nothing from the Southampton fans, and they are controlling the game though at the moment. Control of possession, back to Benzema. Leeds might be making a sub as well here, Stu. Cooper, Strauch, via Melier into Shackleton. Leeds have the woken up. Strauch back to Melier. Melier pumps it long. Then Bazunu all the way through to Bazunu. Plays it out to the right. Walker Peters picks it up. And Jorginho Rutte's intercepted the pass. Lovely from Jorginho Rutte. Straight through the middle into Pirot. But Pirot can't control.
You should have done better there. You should have done better. Your first let you down. That ball. Probably would see it.
Got
Probably
fireworks
better than
outside, folks.
that.
Yeah,
Better than that,
Jorginho.
oh.
That was lovely from Jorginho, wasn't it, Stu?
Yeah, really nice. Nice set
Oh,
of
and
passing
Leeds.
as well.
And Mellier pumps it long. It's a long ball by Southampton, but Mellier comes out for it. Pirot needs to try harder here. Minerick into another nice interception by Strauch into Somerville. Into Dan James. Dan James on the right hand side. Dan James, left foot has a shot, but it's weak. It's a weak
Straight
effort from
hands
Dan
up,
James. I don't know if he's
yeah.
meant to shoot there or he's trying to cross that to far post, but not great from Dan James. Bazunu's wasting time here, Stu,
Yeah, come on, ref.
and he throws it over everybody's head to Walker Peters. Walker Peters plays the ball up, but one at Southampton players has gone down under a challenge from Cooper, but ref plays on. Says it wasn't a foul. Shackleton. Leeds are really all over Southampton at the minute. Dan James. Back to Shackleton, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Ampadu, cross field, into Cooper. Kamara forward. On the left-hand side, into Sam Byram. Byram is looking to try and work a bit of an opening, but he can't find anyone at the minute. Somerville, little back heel, and it's a throw-in for Leeds. Somerville, right on the touchline. Both teams claiming the throw-in, and Southampton have won the decision, I think.
Shea Adams is coming on for Southampton, everybody.
This is bad news for us, yeah. Strauch on the right-hand side into Dan James. Looking for a runner, but Rutte can't get to it. Stuart Armstrong trying to play it away. Leeds, strong challenge from Pascal Strauch, puts the Southampton player on the deck. Leeds win the possession. Shackleton into the penalty area. Back to Dan James. Tries to cross one in, but the Leeds are claiming a handball off Walker Peters. And Glenn Kamara's given a free kick against Alcaraz, is it?
Alcazar, free kick to Southampton. Big two, just were it Cooper or were it Strike? Were it Kamara? I think it were it's talking to it's Farke talking to fourth official again.
Southampton making a couple of changes, and I think Leeds, perhaps, is it about time that the change is made, Stu?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I just think a bit of fresh legs, a bit fresh impetus that'll do us some good.
Yeah.
I don't know if who you'd bring on though. That's the problem. I don't know who you'd bring. I mean, you know, there's no. I mean, I don't want to see a defensive number free kick. Leeds foul by Byram. Who would you bring on, Gary? Geltard, Anthony.
Well, I'd probably give Geltard a run out because of his legs, mate. I think he'll and his determination. I think he'll probably get us a goal or an assist. I think he'll get us as assist for anything. But who do you take off, Stu? That's the thing. Kamara, for me, probably hasn't been that great. I don't think.
No, I don't believe Kamara's had a good game either. I really don't.
He's come into it in this second half, though, hasn't he? He's looking a bit sharper this second half. Do you think? Fraser.
Yeah.
Alcaraz is there. He's on his own between two defenders.
two defenders,
and there's no marking going on at all. You just think if they get the ball and they play a quick one into him, or there's a misplaced pass or something like that, an error, you're almost inviting them in. Strauch, Cooper, Kamara, Strauch again, a little triangle in the Leeds half. Strauch runs forward and he's being bundled over as Pascal Strauch, but thankfully it's a really bad ball from Alcaraz. Anthony for Somerville, yeah, I think so, yeah. I don't think I put Bam Bam on, do you, Stu? For Rutter. I think Rutter's posed a bit more of a threat for us, actually.
I'm in agreement, Marnie, love. I'm in agreement. I think we make substitutes too late sometimes.
Here we go. Dan James on the right hand side. He's into the 18-yard box and he has a shoot with his right foot, but he's just wide.
Leeds had spot. He scored.
Well, I think there's a deflection, Stu. I think it's a corner. It should be a corner, should this? No, outside of the boot. We'll just have a look. It looked a bit of a weird one. No,
I don't think it was a deflection.
No, no deflection on that. Initially, it looked a deflection, but it wasn't. The way he hit it.
Southampton are free will, but they're making two changes, attacking players as well.
Yeah.
Small Buzz coming off.
Small Bone at Charles coming off for making a change there. I think Alcaraz is coming off, is it? For Shea Adams, and this is trouble for Leeds, is this?
Yeah, he likes to go against us. That's a man he kindly put it out to me the other day. He likes to go to against Leeds. But look, they've made attacking changes. We haven't reacted.
I mean, did you see how easily Pascal Strauch was bundled over there, Stu? I mean, are they all trying are they all trying the ailing flop or what?
Well,
or is it the Aronson breeze?
I just don't like the way players go down these days, Gary. You know what I mean?
No.
You know, it's. I'll tell you something. If this is how you need to win a free kick by being touched, I'd love to be a ball. You won't have to do much to get out. You won't have to do much.
No.
Just getting fouled.
Fouled.
I can't believe I'm better than his substitutions yet. He's good to in it now.
He needs to do something to freshen it up.
Yeah,
I think, Stu, and I mean, this might be a bit controversial. If we are going to put Bamford on, I'd put him on in place of Pirot, because I don't think Pirot's been in it or on it today, to be honest with you.
No, Pirot's been poor today, mate. His first touch is let him down a few times. You are going to get the odd, I don't know if Adam will chat or not, but Adam will swear blind that Pirot had a brilliant game. You know what I mean? You're going to get fans.
Yeah.
You can't do bad against any of our players, but to be honest.
Nah, I mean, I don't
think we've done it. I mean, look, there's still 20 minutes to go, Gary, but I don't think we've done enough to win the game.
Ball pumped out by Melier. Pumped in and punched out by Melier from a Southampton corner, and Leeds are sitting deep, and they need to start pushing out here because Southampton are just going to come straight back at us and to left. Louis Armstrong. Pirot trying to. Pirot's gone down, and he's crossed that in, and the referee's given a goal kick. Eventually. The Aronson breeze is a real disease.
Right.
I think so. I think that's a good call, Hermione. I think Shax he's physically struggled today. Rodon might just offer us that bit of strength that we need against Shea Adams. Aronson fully recognised. But Stuart. Oh dear. Shackle on the right hand side.
Allison's breed is a real disease, still recognised by the World Health Organisation. Yeah, you're right, Amani. You're spot on, right.
And
Crosses in
James,
from James.
that's a
Too much.
weird wild cross deep into Somerville. Somerville picks it up on the left side. Onto his right foot. Is he going to shoot? No, he isn't. Ampadu, is he fakes a shot? And I don't know what Dan James was doing there. I don't think he expected Ampadu to
Dan James
play that pass, and he fooled Dan James there. Did Ampadu? And Archie Gray's coming on, I think, and Kamara's coming off.
Rightly so. Rightly so.
Somerville is coming off, and Jaden Anthony's coming on. So let's see if this makes any difference, Stu. 18 minutes.
It hasn't been Somerville and Kamara say, has it?
No,
they've got no to complain about coming off. Anyway.
I think they've struggled, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Could have brought any outfield player off, and none of them could have complained. Really.
Leeds, Dan James gets the ball, but he's just cut out by Bignorek, and Pascal Strout tries to chest the ball down, but he concedes a throw in, and Southampton get that. And I think it's Manning, is it? Manning and Fraser, little interchange. Manning trying to go down the line, but it's cut out by Shacks. Come on, Leeds. Let's get at least another. I think we get another goal, Shudi. Southampton could go to pot here.
I mean, but I just don't see where Leeds are going to score there, because
no.
It's that final ball in it again. It's let us down, it's a bad first touch let us down. Or
Cooper,
I don't think we've been as fluent as what we were in Watford.
Yeah. Strouk plays a little ball into Cooper. Leeds playing in their own half, just knocking it about between themselves. They can't see any runners up front or any movement, any players in space. They must be well marked up the front, up top at the minute, and the defender's not in any rush to try and pump this ball forward. Maybe someone's not told them that. And I don't know about you, Stu, but my stream of LUTV's frozen. Stu, over to you.
Right, well, it's a free kick to Southampton just inside the run half. Yes, Adam will say that it's man and match, then he bets on games that don't exist. Wow, so they're going more attacking. Love to see it. Aronson is no longer with the club, so he cannot be blamed. I must defend my countryman, even if he is too easy to fall down. And come on, Leeds. Hiya, David. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. I thought the player's just been booked. What's that for?
I literally don't know, mate, because my stream is completely stopped.
I'm way off now. Charles, who's just someone as well. What a foul. Dragged Anthony back. No argument from that one. Yours scores, Gary.
It's just come on now, 75-40, 75-37. 38. Maybe a few seconds off, Stu, but don't worry about it. Strouk back to... Jesus Christ, what? Yeah, difficult one. Just fell over.
Free kick, halfway inside the row now for Southampton. Yeah, it's been a difficult watch, Gary, hasn't it? It's been a very difficult watch.
Not easy. I still think we can get 2 goals here, though, Stu. You know, they seem to be getting a little bit complacent, lethargic, maybe. But then again, they're trying to play in again, and there's an offside, thankfully. Machine on together, says David.
Matching on together Leeds.
Melier. He's come right up as Ilian Melier, and then he's playing short ball into Shackleton. That's a bad effort from Shackleton. Shackleton struggled today. He's put us under pressure, but a header from Pascal Strout back to Ilian Melier. And now he's played it out to Sam Byram. Archie Gray. Hopefully Archie Gray can find a pass. Strout. Dan James on the right-hand side, coming down the touchline, but he's holding play up because there's nobody there for him. Leeds back into Ampadu, crossfield. Cooper. Patrick Bamford is getting ready, folks. He's getting ready and he's coming on. Jadon Anthony into Jorginho, into Perrault straight at the keeper.
I don't think Perrault could have done much more with that, to be fair to him.
No.
I think, we were close
difficult
down.
There's a push on Dan James there as well. But he doesn't catch it well, doesn't Perrault, unfortunately. He can't do much with it. He's got 2 defenders right in front of him. He just has a snapshot and up for the best, I think, is the best way to describe that.
We're running out of time if we're going to get back into this game. We've got 11 and a half minutes of normal time, plus whatever injury time the fourth official adds.
And long ball from Benzema is gone straight through to Ilian Melier. Ilian Melier rolls it out to Strout. Pass to Strout now. Strout into Shackleton. Shackleton into Dan James. Shackleton and James interchange there. Ampadu. Anthony. Out to Sam Byram. As Byram's got a bit of space. He's got back to Archie Gray. Archie Gray has a shot, but it's deflected and it's spooled up in the air nicely through to Bazunu, and he picks that one up. Perrault had a shot, 1 point, another one. Poor from Perrault. He's not. But I think we could say he's had a poor game, but, you know, Stu, he's not had the service really into him, has he? You know, Perrault, and then he's been deep. He's deep again, and he's doing a bit of chasing back there. Is Perrault, and he wins the ball. Shackleton, Ampadu. Oh, and Ampadu's caught in possession, and there's a coming together there. Ampadu, and he got that horribly wrong, and he's conceded a free kick, I think. Yep.
Yes. He has.
Come on, Leeds. And here he comes, Patrick Bamford.
Bamford coming on.
Being glued back together.
You're right, they're seeing 10 times more fouls than they actually are. That's what Kieran says.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing 10 times more fouls than they actually are.
I've got my glasses on, Kieran. I don't know if you have. But I'll tell you what, there's been some iffy ones today. Referees let quite a lot go, I think. Leeds defend the free kick. Ilian Melier punches it out. Walker Peters.
Southampton falling just in
Howard Bellison. Yeah.
He's deflating, Gary. Do you know what I mean? When we
It
got
isn't
goal
10
back,
minutes
we were
ago,
gonna
yeah.
see something. I thought we were going to see something, mate. You know, when we got that goal back.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen an awful lot. I haven't seen an awful lot from us all.
No, I mean, Pirot had a shot, but Southampton have done well. They've done very well, but I think they've done well. But we've been poor, Stuart.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, just look, no getting away from it. We've this is worse we've played under Farke. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I'll credit Southampton for they took their chances when they come. They've defended as a unit. I think they've passed the ball about better than us.
Jaden Anthony. Bit of drag back on Walker Peters, concedes a foul. And Southampton get a free kick.
Here comes Southampton. They're looking dangerous
together
again.
There again. Armstrong edge of the penalty area has a shot straight at Ilian Meslier. Ilian Melior's had a lot more to do in this game, perhaps, than in the last 3 games for Leeds United.
Porto has had a shot 1 mile an hour shot.
Yeah.
He isn't here and he's on acid, makes it seem real.
I'm on acid.
Here comes Bamford. There's always iffy fouls for both teams for speed to average. Standard referee in this country usually isn't very good. It's not. Is it really very good? It's not. It's not. The standard referee isn't very good in UK. It's I don't know what it is neither, because we've got the best. We've got the best facilities for them to learn and stuff. They've got a lot of these referees who referees these games have refereed in Premier League as well. So it's not like they have got experience of high experience at all, because they have. See, we show a bit of urgency with 6.5 minutes to go, Gary.
Yeah, frustrating.
Look at that. Over it pass.
Southampton have a change coming. Possibly 2 changes by the look of it. Adam Armstrong comes off, and Eribo comes on for him. Frustrating and disappointing afternoon, Stu.
Yep, definitely. Still going to get promoted, though. I'm going to let Oak dampen that move down. I still think we're going to get promoted. Just been a bad day at office. We've got to write it off, and Daniel Farke will use this as a learning curve to see what his defence is really like. This is the first time, apart from Ipswich, we've been put under proper pressure at the back. I think we've had some relatively easy games up to now. Another foul again. I don't know if that were a foul, but look, it's been given, so get on with it. We'll get on with it. 5 minutes to go. Again, Gary, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, mate. Really disappointed and flat with them. It's just a bit of sailor movements.
I think perhaps
we'll be with this, because we're not a good side. We know we can play better than this. I think we've played probably at 40% of levels to what we normally play. And it ain't just one player; it's all of them. It's a collective.
Route goes down the line, wins a throw in. Ampadu into Cooper.
I'm going to have to get off straight after this half pick, so I've got my live shoot to do at 2:30. So I'm jump straight.
No problem, mate. Yeah. No problem. Of course, if you're wanting to go ahead and join Stu and the disabled team, Big Mally. Is it just you and Big Mally today, Stu?
Adam's going to be on the. Adam's going to
And
be on.
Adam,
So.
right? Okay.
Oh wait, do you know I was to do it after when I finish, but I haven't linked to
It's not going to
I
get
haven't
that.
linked to show in chat, but I'll do that. I'll do that
Yeah.
for him. Bless him. I promised him he could come on, so I won't let
Yeah.
him down.
Jaden Anthony's going to come over and take this corner ball. So there you go, folks. Disabled team are going to have a post-mortem, I think, is after this match.
Drew and Rutger are just having a conversation in the middle box.
Yeah, Anthony with the left foot whips the wood in. It's a lovely ball in. Oh, Strouk has a swipe at it, but he misses. And there's a handball appeal, but Byram and oh my God, Jaden Anthony again.
Well done, Rutger.
Rutte, lovely ball in, and Rutte tries to whip it inside, and he's got a corner. And Jorginho Rutte showed a bit of class there again.
He wasn't going to score from there, was he?
Nah. Why he couldn't just roll it onto Bamford's feet, I don't know. Aston Villa 5. Is that 5-1? Oh. 5-1 Villa. Am I reading that right, Stu?
Yeah, 5-1 to Villa.
My God. A mauling for Brighton. Shackleton. Ampadu. Cooper. Great. Jorginho Rutte showing a bit of skill again. Goes down under a couple of challenges. And finally someone agrees that we got fouled.
That was a foul. But can we capitalise on it? It goes.
Whips it in. Strout. Oh, Pirot. Oh. Bamford just can't get to it.
Really well.
Shackleton. Byram. Into Strout. Gray. Anthony.
Come on, Strout.
Byram. Shackleton.
Oh, it's just not falling.
Oh.
Is it? Not falling for
God.
Sky.
Okay, Hermione, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's not been an enjoyable result, but thank you for joining us. As always, your contribution in chat is fantastic. Ampadu. Byram is offside. And it's slotted home by Patrick Bamford. And Sam Byram, that's... is he off?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Good
call from the linesman, but there's two other players. Bamford's offside anyway. And it's Leeds United have now got another 5 minutes to endure or try and get 2 goals out of this game in 5 minutes. Don't see it happening, but you never know. I said it'd be a miracle if we got out of this game, and 5 minutes for a miracle, Stu.
I can't see it, mate. Mr. Person.
Not going to happen, is it? Yeah.
No. We just can't do it enough.
Stranger things have happened, but Leeds have really upped the tempo. They're looking a bit more urgent now. Where was this urgency in the first half, Stuart?
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? And what the last 10 minutes of a half do?
Plays a ball in.
It's because you can get followed to full half time, full time. So your last 10 minutes seem to go for it. for
Yeah.
best Farke pick up and have a go at him touch.
Yeah.
Well,
Jorginho Rutte goes down and he just gives a goal kick. The referee there. Probably it would have been a soft one had he given it, but looked like it was a little kick in the back of the feet. But linesman didn't see it, so I think when we think back to Daniel Farke's press conference of being on it and momentum, and those two phrases popped up a few times, Stu, and the players just haven't got the message today. They just have not got the message that we've started. We've looked really lapsadaisical, really slack, just like we've got out of bed and rolled straight onto a football pitch. It's really, really disappointing. Disappointed, and I think Farke will be. He won't pull any punches with the players. I don't think. Tell him how it is.
No, man, it's not good. It's not good at all, really.
Gutted. Yeah, gutted.
I'll do my instant reaction with Mally and them, and then
it's an Ollie Watkins hat trick.
I'll have a reflection.
Yeah. Ollie Watkins hat trick today, Stu. I don't know if I had him in my dream team, Watkins, or did I get rid of him? I might have got rid of him. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see later, folks. Long ball into Patrick Bamford. Bamford swipes at it, and there's a shirt pull claimed by Patrick Bamford, a handball, and then it's gone for a goal kick, and the referee says it's a goal kick, and it's bitterly, bitterly disappointing. Yeah, it goes across his arm, does the ball, I think, there, and the linesman's assisted the referee in that decision, I think.
You can't hit Leeds now, can you?
Yeah.
Commentate on Sky Sports has just summed it up what I said. Just mark it down as an off day, a bad day at office. So we can do. So there's no point reflecting on it too much because we go again on the Wednesday with QPR.
Oh, is it QPR Wednesday? Jesus.
Yes.
Jared Anthony tries to play one in, but
it's a corner ball.
Deflected out, corner ball. Comment from Michael. Hello, Michael. I think that the key is whichever team takes the lead are able to control the game. If Leeds concede first, they've not won the game yet. Disappointing. So, just in case you wanted to know, Stu and Mally doing a post-match reaction over on the Disabled Team channel straight after this game. I think give them a few minutes just to get set up.
And there we go.
Overall, that's it. It's final whistle, folks. And Farke and the Southampton manager, Russell Martin, have a handshake and a bit of an embrace, and it's all over at St Mary's. It's Southampton 3, Leeds United 1. Fair to say that the damage was all done and the game was all over by the end of the first half. Leeds looking really slack, lapsadaisical, and just looked like they're not even interested or even awake, alert and alive to the dangers that Southampton posed. They took full advantage with a goal from Smallbone and Aaron Armstrong on the 3rd minute and 35th minute. respectively. Smallbones scoring on the 31st. And overall, it's been a very, very poor day for Leeds United. Hope in the second half with a goal from Pascal Struijk, getting a goal from a corner, nice finish, nice bit of control and turn. And other than that, not much to report in terms of positive news from Leeds United today. It's been a very disappointing day, Stuart.
Right. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to get off, mate. I'm going live in less than 4 minutes. All right,
Stuart,
mate.
as always, thanks very much for joining us. All the very best with your
mate.
stream. I'll be joining you later on, and I'll be watching. And of course,
Cheers,
if you need
thanks
help,
a lot,
let me know.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
All the best. Bye bye. So that's it, folks. Stuart's left now. They're going to be doing a live stream. Give them a few minutes to set up. It's a very disappointing afternoon. I don't know if it's the early kickoff. I don't know if it's the trip down. Whether it's the late preparation. Perhaps, a number of factors perhaps have played on the players. I don't know. It just seems like a completely different Leeds side. The starting 11 for today was more or less the finishing 11 from the Watford match, and they have been very, very poor in the first half, and not even looking like we could match Southampton's intensity. They've pressed well. They've pressed high up the pitch, put Leeds under a lot of pressure, not allowing us to play out from the back, which is obviously our normal sort of style. And we've not had anything really to counteract that. I think we've been poor defensively. Midfield, questions over the tracking back. Somerville's had a poor game, I thought. A number of other players there who have been very poor for us have had a poor showing. I don't know what you think, chat, but hopefully you're in agreement, perhaps disagreement, whatever it might be. But look, thank you very much for joining me today. I'm not going to drone on about a very negative day and performance. I'll take a bit of time, think about it, and I might crank a video out this week. Of course, maybe some of you are interested in winning a free shirt. If that sounds like you, there is a free first team shirt giveaway going on, and I'll play a little clip of that now. I put it on my channel
folks,
this
just
morning.
A quick one
maybe
this morning before today's watch along and the game against Southampton. If you're travelling down there to Southampton, good luck to you. Hope you have safe travels, and I hope that you're all matching on together and you're going to support the team. And we're going to hear lots of you on the audio as the commentary's going on. Now, look, you're here and you want to know how to win a Leeds United shirt. Very, very easy. Perhaps some of you haven't actually seen my stream or anything like that, so I'll just talk you through it. It'll take you less than a minute, and I'll teach you how to win a Leeds United shirt. Entries close, by the way, on the 16th of October, so make sure you get your entries in there and do that right now while you're thinking about it, otherwise you'll probably forget and everything else. Go on over to the channel, Just a Leeds Thing. Once you're over there, you click on the community tab. Once you're in the community tab, then you need to type in yes. That's it. You might also want to put another little message in there for Darren and help him out growing his channel. Make sure that you subscribe to his channel, and of course you might want to subscribe to my channel because you found this one really helpful. And of course you want to win that second kit or that third kit rather than paying God knows how much it is for a shirt. 65 quid I think it is, plus postage and packing from Leeds United. If you want to see any more content from my channel, I'll leave a recommendation up here, and you might want to subscribe if that sounds like you. Tap on that one as well. And marching on together, hope you all have a great day out there, and let's look for 3 points today. Hopefully we can talk later on and after the match, and we're all feeling much happier. Take care, have a great day, and I'll speak to you in the watch along.
Well, of course, this is one that I pre-recorded earlier today. If you wanted to win a Leeds shirt, there you have it. You can get yourself over there. What we'll do now is close this stream up. Look, if you've joined me today and you've been here, thank you very much for joining. It's always much appreciated. It's great to see you in chat, letting us know your thoughts about the game. Great to have fun and chat with Stu. And of course, we always want to try and please, but unfortunately, we can't please you with 3 points and a Leeds win today. It's been not a great day, but you never know. There's a match on Wednesday night against QPR. Hopefully, that'll be a different kettle of fish. And we could talk a little bit more positively about the lads and about everything else. Thank you very much for Robbo for supporting us as well, and everybody else who pops in to watch this one. I'm going to close up this stream now. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to have a chat or post-match reaction, that's all going on the disabled team right now. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely weekend or whatever's left of it, and try your best to have a great weekend. And don't think about this result too much. Just scrub it off and get on and do what you love. And this afternoon for the rest of the day and tomorrow. And we go again on Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Watch along Leeds, shorts, live, and watch along with me. Leeds United, because we all love Leeds.